Let there be light, and there was light. So we are exploring the characteristics of the gods, and we have just completed the God who bless, the God of blessings, yes, the God who blessed Adam and Eve, where of course that became the seed. So oftentimes we hear of the word bless and we just think of abundance. That's it, abundance. But we have looked at those words and we see that the characteristics or the every word, because there's the belief that every word contains all that it means in it. So the word bless, which has less in it, also entails less in essence. Okay, so now we want to look at, and we did look at the word remember, because that's what we are doing. We're remembering. In fact, I'm going to rename this remember and whatever it is, remember the God of whatever, something to that effect. So I'm going to use the word remember somewhere along the line. Okay, now we have looked at the said God, but I'm getting the feeling that we need to explore the said God, which is Mother Eve, because SAID, as the said God, and we have looked at the said God quite a lot and have seen all the correlations with the numbers, but this is 1194. Now I really like to see as I say, the words that can be formed from the title or the name of the God, which is the said God here. And we see straight away there is the AS. Let's just do them here. AS, IS, AID. I have done this one before, but now we are looking at this from another angle. And there was another word that we had, there was another way of looking at the whole word. SAID is DAIS, no, D. Oh, I wish you could help me here. Okay, I'll call on Mother Eve. Okay, so we had aid, and AIDS. That's it, aid, and we also have AIDS. AIDS. Thank you, Mother Eve. AIDS. So of course we know about aid, someone aids you, but we could also see about AIDS, the disease called AIDS. Okay, or I think it's use abbreviation, but it's AIDS right there, and we can see. To me, that was it really jumped at me when I first saw that, because it's like really they have used Mother Eve to really put that the energy and attention in an area where Mother Eve would seem not to grow in a positive light, but Mother Eve has been proving more stronger. So here we have, this is 2 ones, so this equals 2, and of course IS equals 10, so this is 9, this would be 1, 9 plus 1 is 10, and 8 is here 9, 10 plus 4 would be 14, and of course this one is 15. So we can see, if we were to even add this up, I didn't do this with the word bless, I didn't look at those aspects and looking at the numerical values, but let's look at this here. So this is 2, 4, this is 6 plus 5 is 11, and then we have 1, 2, 3, so this would be 4. 11 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, so this is 41. 41, of course, 4 plus 1 is 5. Now that's what we've been talking about, how Mother Eve works. Now Mother Eve works so beautifully here, because when we add this together we have 15 right here, in the word said, of course. And it would work out like that, but it's really amazing to see it happen. 10, 14, 15. 15 right here. This is 15, so that gives us 6. And we have 5 here. Well, so we can see how Mother Eve is really doing Mother Eve thing, the serpent, being very precise right here, 41. And because she is very present. When you say something is as, you are making reference to it. It is very present. It aids. If there is an aid, that means it is happening. It's right there. Or aids, even present. So we can see that the God here, Mother Eve being the God here, is really very much in tune with us, and at all times. It's just we need to be paying attention. Okay, Mother Eve is. So we had 10. I didn't give the breakdown and meaning of the words. So we are numbers. So we had 2, which is as 2. So 2 is unity and fellowship and harmony and togetherness. We had is, which is 10, and 10 coincides with the first letter or first word Mother Eve utters. When Mother Eve says let, that equals 5. And this is 3, this is 2. When we add this together, that is 10. 5 plus 2, 7 plus 3, 10. This is when Mother Eve says, let there be light, and there was light. Now, when we do the numerical value for the word 10, T-E-N, this is 2, 5, 5. That gives us 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Of course, we can see we have 3 letters here. So Mother Eve is reflective in all of those things. So 10 gives us, this is where Mother Eve uses the first letter, which is 10, the first word, which is let there be light. The first letter is L, which is 3. So we have seen how 3 has come about from 10. So basically it is, and it forms the W. This is 3. Like, so 3 is really like M. It is like E. It is 3, it is E, and it is W. So we can see that 10 produces balance in that sense. It is male and female. Okay. Then we had 10, we had for aid. What did we have for aid? This was 10, 14. Of course, 14. So 14 is really what we have been talking about, Mother Eve, again, because when we do the numerical value for the word Eve, this is 5, 4, 5. Of course, adding this together is 14. Also, when we do the, I made reference earlier to Moses in the burning bush when he met with Mother Eve, and Mother Eve said, I am that, T-H-A-T, I am that, I am. So we see that this is 9, this is 1, 4, 2, 8, 1, 2. Adding this together, so this is 10, 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. Then we have 4 plus 1 is 5. 5. And then 9. So 9 and 9, 18. Here, of course, 1 plus 8. This is 9 and 9, 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. Now I am that, I am. So this is 9 and this is now 5. Adding this together is 14. 14, of course, 1 plus 4 is 5. So let's add it this way, and that gives us 14. Right here, 9 plus 5 gives us 14, which is 5. So I am that I am equals 5, comes to 5 or 14, 14, and then just like 8. So this is where we see that Mother Eve, now of course AIDS would be 15, but that means, and this is what I am going to say, so there is an outbreak of a disease, a man-made disease that would take the nations attention away from the wisdom of Mother Eve and call this catastrophic element AIDS, because it was also a new thing. And could they say when you're in Christ that you're a new creature here? So people who were suffering with the AIDS virus right here were in a new state, but were they going to this third eye opening here? So we can see what was happening there. That's all to distort the truth away from mankind. Now, when I first saw that, I was really a little bit troubled about that. But I know Mother Eve has everything under control, in essence, because every god was playing their part, playing their role. And it's up to us now to understand how those events have taken place. And so we can know how the gods operate and not really buy into this, because right now this could be seen as if it was really Mother Eve's doing right there, and to call this thing AIDS and have it in the middle. But it's likewise, we know that the word aid is like to help, the word help. So at which angle were they helping? What is the person helping? So it's not not the function we are talking about so much, but the motivation now has its role in this setting that we are moving into the 5th and 8th dimension. Yes. So I think this is really interesting to see, so that we can remember how we get blessed. Remember, we are the W, and that's another thing that is so important. I'm going to try and really put this link on these videos about the W's with August, August. And another thing that I saw that with the 2 U's as well, which had the double 2 U's. So we had Taurus, which has 2 U's, Taurus, and Uranus, August, and of course, like we are birthing into some newness, we are going through the uterus. That has 2 U's as well. Okay, I hope you have enjoyed this. Do like and subscribe and share. Oh yes, because this is how we do it. We share. Okay, to actualize in self-full love and to get in onto this 5th and 8th dimension. Thank you. No, let there be light, and there was light.